Okay, hi everyone. So I'm so fed up with budgeting for the longest time ever. I really hate budgeting, like writing on paper and then creating one Excel spreadsheet to track all my manual expenses. So I made a Telegram bot to automate all of these um, budgeting and these very time consuming tasks for me. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I built this bot and how I got it to work. So just like a personal backstory is I tried to budget initially using a small little notebook in my wallet. So every time I made a transaction, I will write a note down in this little small notebook in my wallet and just try to see if this transaction is within my budget. But as you know, life got really busy and I slowly forgot to do my little paper budget practice, and also scrolling through my bank statements just felt like a nightmare after such a long and tiring day. So after so many rounds of this failed budgeting practices, I just learned that budgeting fails because it relies on motivation, it relies on your willpower, which obviously is not very reliable. So the only solution is you have to remove yourself from the equation at all to make budgeting stick. So here's what I did. So my general approach is, first I set up a simple Notion budget template, which you can find the video which I reference, link is in the description. I'm not affiliated to the channel creator, by the way. I just found that the budget template is very useful, so I highly recommend giving it a try. And I just stick to a few categories to avoid decision fatigue, and any leftover money I just used it as a buffer, I think, so that I don't have guilt tripping going on. So in the rare case that I overspend on one category, I won't be that disappointed in myself and I'll still continue this budgeting practice. And the next step is to automate my savings. So I believe all the banks, there's an option to automate the transfer of a sum of money to a separate account. So if you can view your bank settings, I believe there's a way to do it, and this just removes the decision fatigue barrier. So every month you know that you have one sum of money going to your emergency fund, another sum going to your investment, so you don't have to rely on future you to do that for you. And the last and final step is obviously the bot. So the bank will send the transaction alerts to my Gmail account, and I set the threshold in my bank to notify me for any transactions that are above 1 cent, which is basically all the transactions. And my Telegram bot will use the Gmail API to pull out the transaction and run some analysis in these emails to extract out the key information, the money, the recipient, and then every day at 6 p.m. a message is sent out through the Telegram bot, and I just have to tap on individual categories and it will create the Notion row automatically for me. So now I'll just show you exactly how all of this works, so don't worry. Okay, so right now you can see a transaction email will arrive in my Gmail account, and the bot will basically run some analysis in this email. And every day at 6 p.m. right, the Telegram bot will send a message with all the transaction details. And this step in particular is automated using Python Anywhere, which is a free service that you can use. I highly recommend checking it out. And this message from Telegram comes with different category buttons, and these category buttons can be routed to your, and after you tap on the button, it will send the data via the Notion API with the amount and category, and your budget is in order. So all in all, the code uses Gmail API, it uses regex, which is a library. Don't worry if you don't understand, it's just a library or a module to. So if you want me to help you integrate this bot into your own personal finances, or you need help changing the part various parts of the code, you can leave a comment down in the comment section below and I'll try my best to help. So all in all, this project taught me that even though I'm not a pro coder, I'm not a very good programmer, I can still build something using AI. It's very, very possible to build something useful and solve like these very annoying life problems using AI. And the most important part is you have to know what you want your final product to look like. So do you want a Telegram bot interface, or do you want it to be integrated with WhatsApp, or do you want it to stay in Gmail only? These are like the elements and the questions that you have to consider using AI. And it also works best if the emails are consistently formatted in like the same format. If the emails are not consistently formatted, it's kind of hard for the code to know where exactly to extract the text for. So having a consistent data output or data input is very important for the bot. So I am thinking like the next feature for this bot would be having like custom alerts when my spending exceeds like a certain budget category, so that like when I overspend on like a certain category, it will actually notify me like, hey, you need to look into these certain expenses and make some adjustments to my spending habits. So yeah. And if you want that feature, you can also let me know down in the comment section below. And overall, I just want to continue building more tools. So I really hope you found this video useful and hopefully made budgeting less stressful for you. And I hope to see you in the next video.